Hi Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. It's Sam from the Soul of Stella, and your reading today is blessings that are coming your way. This is being recorded in December of 2022, so it is my Christmas gift to you, my holiday gift to you. But take this as it resonates, for it is a timeless reading. Wow, chatty. They've been sticky up until this point, so I feel like you've got an abundance of blessings coming your way, Cancer. Yeah, because you got more cards than anyone. Okay, cool. Okay, I share my light with the world. Yes, you do. I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. Yes, you can. I surrender it all. You absolutely can. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. Most people got 3. When I feel blocked emotionally, distressed, or overwhelmed, I turn to my breath. Oh, I had to take a breath as I said that. When I feel blocked emotionally, distressed, or overwhelmed, I turn to my breath. And I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm getting a big shift here for you, Cancer. I share my light with the world. I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. I surrender it all. When I feel blocked emotionally, I turn to my breath. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. You are making a decision at the moment to surrender to this new shift, to surrender to spirit too, to surrender to who you really are and where you really need to go. This card here looks like the inside of a wave. The colors in the background, it's like a barrel, right? Like, I feel like you're riding a new wave and it's glittery. It's this didn't stand out before, but there's a galaxy going on, a whole new galaxy for you. You're coming into a whole new being is what I hear. A whole new being. Recognize your power. This is the blessing of a lifetime for you, Cancer. Wow. You're feeling really empowered. And I'm getting real like Empress energy. You're sitting on your throne of, oh, I just keep needing to take really big breaths. And this might be such an emotional passage. Yeah, the ding on the computer agrees. This is an emotional passage, an emotional like portal, especially on that card. It's a portal. I'm getting like Stargate, you know how you just walk through that gate, literally. Wow, okay, hi. Blessings coming to Cancer, please. Let's get more information. Blessings coming to Cancer. Okay. Yeah, victory. 3 of Cups. Something to celebrate. Something to celebrate. 6 of Cups and 9 of Wands and 6 of Wands. There's a lot of fiery, passionate, and also tempered, but like emotional maturity coming through here. Something that has been kept in the dark, or you have kept in the dark, is now overflowing. Because justice has been served. It's time. It's time, I hear. It's time for this to happen. It's time to celebrate you. It is time to... This card is about about giving, but I feel for you it's about receiving. This, I feel like this is you. The little child, your inner child has been... I'm literally out of breath. I keep needing to breathe. This is so important to you, I think. And it's something that you have been manifesting, I feel. Manifesting since you were a child. And I'm hearing you say, I've known since I was a kid that I needed to ... Okay? And this is in the strength position. This is in the heart position. And this is in the challenge position. It's been your strength, right? It's a Cancer trait to be quite giving. You might be an empath as well. You might have been giving emotionally to so many people that it has left you feeling, and this is under the surrender it all card, it has left you feeling a little bit defensive of those emotions. And so you want to receive. I'm feeling like a deep want, like, It's my turn. It's my turn. You might have been getting really frustrated. You might have been getting really distressed. I'm hearing the word desperate as well, but in like a way where it's my turn. It's my turn. Like, why isn't it my turn? I've done all the right things. Why isn't it my turn? But this strength is realizing it's always been my turn. I just need to surrender to receiving as well as giving. There's a balance here, and you're stepping out. Like, if that was fully closed, if this was the 10 of Wands and she was closed behind this, you'd be forgiven for thinking that there was no shot anymore. But I feel like you're peeking out from behind this like fence of passion. You've built up a fence around your passions, whether it be career or romance or friendships or travel, right? You've built up a fence, but now you're pulling one of those palings down and you're peeking out and saying, well, how would it look if I made some movement here? How would it look if I started to... I've got some incense burning. I don't know if you can see the smoke, but I feel like these are like incense sticks, and if you burn them, they're slowly going to disintegrate. They're slowly going to come back to earth and show you that when you surrender them, right? Because incense it's like a surrender. If I just pull this out, all of this ash at the top here, I just tip that and it's gone. I've surrendered it to the earth. I feel like you're burning away. You're burning away that which doesn't serve you anymore. And you've known that you would never close off. You've known that, and you might have said out loud, oh, I give up. But you've never meant it, is what I feel. Because your inner child, you've also said, and this and that are true, you've also said, I've always known. I've always known I could. I always known that I would find that amazing person. I've always known that I would be doing this work. But there's victory. You've always known, and now you're on your horse and heading like out of battle, and you've got less wands, right? than you had before, less wands burdening you. But they're almost like now they're triumphant. What am I hearing there? Battens. They're battens, because there's this other person in the background that I've never noticed before with this wand and kind of like, oh, this is a bit heavy. I feel like there's fresh opportunity here. There's fresh passion being offered or found or discovered within yourself and around yourself. And now you've repurposed the burdens to hold your wreath of victory, right? To hold your crown. And you're like, right, here we go. And she's looking super sassy. Like, she's dressed to impress. So I'm feeling like you've had a glow up. I'm feeling like you're victorious, and you're not rushing. She's not rushing. She's like taking her time, parading, like initiation parade. I'm hearing like coming into this portal on your high horse. And do you know, people use that saying like, get off your high horse. No, you get on that goddamn high horse, Cancer, because I feel like you deserve it. You've given so much. It's time to receive the accolades. Okay. Let's get some more information on this. Blessings coming to Cancer. This is a timeless reading, Cancer. So you take it whenever you see it is the message that is meant for you. And take it how it resonates. Don't let anything else take from you. This is giving me Three of Cups vibe. These little people here is giving me the same vibe as the Three of Cups. This Kira energy, attentiveness. There's a community around you that is starting to pay attention to you because you've previously paid so much attention to them. These people were led to you as well. This pathway is like led to this soul circle, this soul friendship, this soul tribe. I feel like you've experienced issues in the past with people who you thought you could trust, people you thought were your tribe, but actually you were meant to find these people. These people were meant to gather around you at this time. Spiny-headed mat rush, rebirth. Yeah, there's rebirth energy all in the background of these cards from Gabby Bernstein. Jeddah, honesty. This came out for someone else as well. I feel like if you're honest with yourself, you're not going to put up you're not going to keep this wall up for too long. If you're really honest with yourself, it only takes someone equally giving to you, and if you're honest with yourself, allowing yourself to receive, you know that you can have this victory. Lena, gratitude. Yeah, it's gratitude for what was as well, you know, because I feel like the journey that you've taken to get here, from infant to maybe teenage years to where you are now, you've got gratitude for everything you've been through. You've got gratitude for each stage, right? With this rebirth, it's a new stage. It's a new flower on the head of this mat rush. And you might have harvest before, you can harvest again. You can harvest in a different way, is what I'm feeling from this. And then you've got the bogong moth. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is safety. Look how that moth looks like it could blend into the bark of a tree. I feel like you've been a wallflower for so long. You've been hiding for so long. This victory, this Six of Wands, this success, perhaps being in the spotlight is actually in the challenge position here. So it might be a challenge for you to step out of this incognito mode. I'm getting also what's it called? Imposter syndrome. But I feel like while you've had this imposter syndrome, there's almost like what looks like if you were to take one glance at this moth on a tree, you'd think that was an eye. I think you've had one eye on this victory for a long time, and you've known the spectacle you could be. And I mean spectacle in the best possible way. You've known the shinier version of yourself. And that's not to say like shiny as in what society wants, but you've known luminosity. Okay. This moth is going to be a butterfly soon. Like absolutely emblazoned with color. Luminous. And moths are drawn to light. So there's this luminous energy about you where you're shedding this dark skin of safety, and it might be a challenge to take this leap. You might not feel quite safe in doing so. And we have the moon card under here. There's something that you don't have all the answers about, but you actually know you're heading in the right direction here. You're okay. This person is looking back. This person is almost like mature you and younger you, and you're looking back to this and going, okay, you're freaking worth it. You're worth it. All right, blessings coming to Cancer, please. Blessings on their way to Cancer. Blessings on their way to Cancer. What blessings are coming their way to Cancer? A lot. There's a lot of dings. A lot is coming. You've seen the signs. I saw the sign. Sorry about my singing, but that just had to come out. I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. I don't know if that's the right words, but it opened up my eyes. But like we talked about the eye. This intuition is opening. You've changed your mind about your worthiness to receive. You've seen the signs of this all along. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. The inner divine. The inner divine. This one's extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Guys, funny story. I don't know why I feel compelled to tell you about this, but peacocks have had a strange... I'm going to say coming out influence in my life. They've appeared in my life at times that I needed courage to be different. I woke up one time at a camp with a peacock sitting on me, and this is a peacock. One of my favorite artworks I ever made was a peacock. It was called Enchanted Dance, and I feel like you're doing an enchanted dance with life now, and you're actually, I feel like you're enchanting other people as well. You're enchanting the universe. You're being enchanted and enchanting as a result. You're drawing an inspiration and pushing out inspiration for others. It's this cyclical nature of things, and there's a lot of cyclical symbology on these Aboriginal Oracle healing cards. And there's this I can't even get the words out. Display. There's this extravagant display. You're just like, bam, right? And this is, see me, hear me. I'm here. I'm surrendering it all to the world. Here I am. I surrender who I am. Wow. Extraordinary. An awakening. This came out for someone else. Oh, my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Again, waking up to your intuition. And this might be really a spiritual awakening for you that leads you onto a path of healing yourself and then healing others and gaining success from that. But I also do feel like this has got a lot to do with the people that you're surrounding yourself with, because your worth is elevated, up-leveled, enlightened, blossoming. Yeah, definitely having an awakening, and it's the signs have been here all along, and that's that knowing that you had since you were a child. I've had this knowing. The signs have been there all along. And do you know what? I feel like the right community is going to say, oh, I can see that for you. The signs are obvious to the right people. They're like, oh, 100% you're that person. Because you're so unique. You don't even have to be flamboyantly dressed or do like a career that is somehow strange or like out of this world. It's just who you are is now allowed, or you've allowed, because you've changed your mind about them. You've allowed them to come to the forefront. And that might mean that a lot has to be left in the past. It might mean that there's attention to detail that needs to happen in order for you to make the changes and have this rebirth energy and come out of this place of safety. It might take a risk. Like I feel like if we had the full card here, it would make complete sense because it's taking a risk. But you're celebrating finding your new tribe, right? You're really celebrating this experience for yourself. And if you're not, please do. You're worth it. Definitely getting empath vibes from you as well. So protect your energy as you do so, because this stepping into some kind of success and spotlight, in a sense, making yourself be seen and noticed is potentially terrifying for you. Okay, so we've got stare. I feel like you've had a moment with yourself. You've had a talk with yourself. And I also feel like there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. We've got deep. And I feel like the roots run deep for this emotion to come forward. The roots run deep for this transition to take place, for this extraordinary, I'm hearing like ceremony of you, right? Ceremony of you coming out. It is that deep. You're allowed to feel this deeply about things. There's a rush of excitement that comes with this revelation of the new you. I feel like once you are holding this energy within yourself, once you allow it to come into your heart, right? Because this hold has a heart as the O. When you allow this energy to come into your heart, you feel held by life. You feel held by the people around you. You feel held in your own energy. You feel there's a groundingness to this as well. we've got the flame. So it's definitely like bringing a sense of fire and passion to your life. But you're taking a new chunk out of life. You're taking a bite out of life, and you're claiming what's yours. You've been hungry for this. This is a hunger that's been burning inside you, and you've been craving this. And I feel like also the world needs what you've got. The world has been waiting for this. I'm getting very much like starseed energy as well. Like someone is craving you, because when you step into this situation, they won't be able to resist you. This is a mating kind of call, isn't it? With a peacock, when the male spreads his exuberance like that. I didn't mean to sound that way, but someone is craving you, I feel. You were meant to stand out so that this person could see you. There is a subtle underlying love energy connection with someone special that underlies all of this, but at first it has to be you that steps forward in your most glorious self. Okay, let's get a story time to finalize the blessings for Cancer, please, Spirit. There's like, I just had like a drum roll with that little guy just going. It's like an announcement needs to be made here as well. Yeah, stop holding yourself back. And high five to you geeking out on yourself for once. That's a random little message. Step into I'm hearing step into your summer. This might happen in summer. You might be taking a vacation taking a vacation and partying with your people. I'm feeling like real high five vibes. Like people are going to look at you differently, and they're wanting to celebrate you. And that might be, I'm going to take you away. And then you've got the rocket. There's definitely this rush energy of like, here we go, take off, let's go. You might also be a temptation to this person who's watching you, I feel. You might have a new set of photos. Maybe there's a photo shoot with this victory or success, and you're being featured somewhere, and it's too tempting for this person to not notice you anymore. The signs are so obvious that there's a celebration. There might be children involved in this connection, but I feel like it's all adding up. Things are adding up. Things are finally the blocks are finally starting to fall into place. And also I feel with this ABC block like that, I feel like you've educated yourself to this point, but there might also be more to learn later on. And that is part of the blessing, because you know there's more to learn, but you still took this leap anyway. You've still surrendered it all anyway. You've still finally come out of the cave, right? And I feel like you're stepping up onto this victory block, and you know that life is full of lessons, and that's a victory in itself. There's definitely a celebration. There's definitely like a transition that is just takeoff vibes. Let's take off. Yeah, celebrating. And something really innocent about this as well. This innocence of just you knowing your entire life that this was meant to happen. Congratulations for believing in yourself that well. And despite you getting a little bit lost in space for a while, you've come back to what you have always known. Wow. Cancer, if this resonates, please let me know in the comments below. Share it with a Cancer that maybe a sun, moon, rising who needs to hear this message as well. Yeah. All the best to you. Merry Christmas. Bye.